Hello, I'm with Father Antonio of the Franciscan Friars of Renewal. Thank you so much for stopping to speak with us, Father. Why are you here today at the rally?
Yeah, it's important to support the cause of life. We know life is under attack. It's a joy actually to be here with a lot of wonderful people. I came on bus from Derry with a group of others, some of the friars. I think most people know that we also have friars in Limerick, but we want to support the cause of life because, life is precious and it's something given to us by God. And Almighty God wants us to be fully alive, and so we want to support whatever way we can to help others to be fully alive.
And this battle at heart is really a spiritual one, isn't it? I know some of the talks have touched on that.
Yeah.
Could you say something about that, particularly maybe from the experience of your ministry?
Yes, so I've been a friar for a number of years, and we do pro-life ministry, whether in London or back in New York. It is an attack, that's true on life. There's a spirit of death, there's a culture of death, as St. John Paul II spoke about, where people give up on love, or they believe the lies of the enemy, that their lives don't have value, or they put pleasure or money or power or whatever it is in front of God, or they consider a human life to be disposable. So part of it involves realizing it is good that you exist. And so that's a message for each one of us, particularly for the unborn. It is good that you exist, for the elderly because of euthanasia, But each one of us, whatever stage of life we're in, if we're not walking with God, it's easy to be deceived by the evil one. And so certainly that's why we turn to the Lord and author of life, who is God himself.
So would you say that prayer is an important part of this battle and maybe particularly our own relationship with God then?
Definitely, yeah, and especially because our Franciscan community is consecrated to Our Lady Guadalupe, and she's patroness of life. And as we know in her image that she's got the unborn baby Jesus in her womb, and she was instrumental to help bring a culture of life there in Mexico and to bring people to Jesus Christ. So 9 million were baptized through her and St. Juan Diego witnessing to this miracle and the image that's still there. And so prayer is so essential, and first and foremost, it doesn't depend on us, it depends on the Lord, because without him we can do nothing. And so to certainly be prayer warriors, but it's first encountering the love of Almighty God, who loves each one of us into existence, and then being transformed by that, and then being filled with divine life through the sacraments, through a prayer life, personal and communal in the church, so that we then, blessed by God, can be a blessing for others.
Thank you so much, Father, and I think that really helps us put it in perspective so we really recognise who it is who's going to win this battle. It's not us, it's going to be God. But we need to do our bit. So thank you very much for doing yours and being here. God bless you, Father.
Thank you.